Hi, I'm Lindsay Nataki, pediatric speech-language pathologist, and I'm here today to help you work on speech and language at home. Today, I want to talk about the realistic balancing act of screen time. This video is highly recommended to send to your family members or anybody else that might be helping you with caretaking. It's really important that whoever is around the child is educated on screen time and that they know what to do. And of course, I'm going to give you some easy tips to implement throughout the day. So if you're a parent, then you probably heard professionals tell you not to put a screen in front of your child, or don't let them watch the TV too much and all that. And it is true. Screen time, it's not healthy for brain development, but I get it. There's literally screens everywhere, and it's almost impossible. It's kind of a losing battle to try to eliminate the screens altogether, but that's okay. There's always ways to turn some of these negative consequences into positive opportunities, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how. So first, what is screen time? Screen time is anything when you or your child is sitting in front of a screen. So this could be a TV screen, a laptop screen, computer, iPod, iPhone. Do people even have iPods anymore? I don't know. Tablets, all that stuff. Professionals recommend from birth to 18 months, 0 screen time. So that means your 18-month and younger is not in front of a screen at all. And then 19 months to 5 years old, professionals recommend 1 hour of screen time a day. Research also shows that kids who are over on their screen time have a higher chance of expressive language delay, and they also score lower on cognitive testing. So first, let's get into the nitty-gritty, some of the bad stuff, the negative consequences of screen time, and then of course, I will always leave you with a positive, and I'll leave you with what you can do during these moments that are really difficult. Screen time promotes instant gratification. And what does that mean? That means it's the idea that if you push something or do something, you should get something in return. So if I push this button on this screen, something should happen. Or if I swipe something, an action should happen on this screen. And if it doesn't, then I get really mad. I might throw the device, I might yell out in frustration. It's kind of setting your child up for failure in the future because you know that that's not how this world works. Instant gratification, it doesn't get you very far in this life, and you have to wait. You have to learn to be patient and wait for things. Which leads into the next one, is that screen time decreases attention. And if you remember the pyramid of language development, attention is one of the foundations of what language is built on. So if the child is not sitting and attending or focusing on something, then they're gonna miss out on all of the language opportunities and all of the information that's around them. If you remember AOL dial-up and how we used to sit at the computer and watch that non-moving yellow man on the blue screen for like minutes at a time, and just that noise of waiting to log into the internet, our kids now cannot wait that long. That'd be a tantrum waiting to happen. And so that's what all these screens do. The kids don't wait. They expect something to happen in return. All the changing of screens and the flashing lights, it doesn't promote them to wait. Screen time also doesn't activate the whole brain. So if you think about a child who is playing, every time they move, part of their brain is lighting up. And that means activation, that means growth, development. So when they're moving something, they're trying to figure something out, problem solving, when they're playing or looking at you and interacting, then different parts of their brain is lighting up. When they're looking at a screen, not the whole brain is not lighting up like it should be. A lot of the occipital lobe is lighting up, but not much else. And we want the brain to be developing, the whole brain to be developing, and the best way to do that is through play. The last thing I'm gonna say about the negative consequences is that if you, the parent or caregiver or the adult, is on a device, that means your child is not focusing on you. So they're missing out on that social interaction, and that's a huge detriment to our child. So we want to make sure that as much as we can, we are engaging and socially interacting with our children. Okay, and as always, here are the easy tips that I'm going to tell you that you can easily implement throughout the day in those moments that you're struggling and for whatever reason you're busy and I don't even know what it is, but a tablet or a screen is going to be involved in the day. These are some really easy tips that you can implement to help keep it language enriched. Co-viewing. This is when you're watching something with your toddler. So let's say he wants to watch some kind of a show that he likes on his YouTube or whatever it is, then you're watching with him, asking him questions. You can pause it, ask what happened, or ask him to tell the story. And this works on vocabulary, sequencing events, and then also just asking and answering questions. Put it on paper. This requires a little bit of extra prep time. So if you know that he likes a certain show or a certain character, you could take screenshots of these characters and print them out, or screenshots of the story, and then have, so print it out, cut them out, and then have him put them in order or color it, and then watch the show. That way you're engaging him in more aspects than just sitting there watching the screen. You can use it as a reward. So 5 stars or 5-star stickers for good behavior or for doing a chore or whatever it is equals 5 minutes of screen time. My added tip onto that is if you say 5 minutes of screen time, please set a timer that goes off. You don't want it to be time to be an arbitrary number of whenever mom or dad says to get off. You want it to be, this is concrete. I said 5 minutes, you get 5 minutes, and then work again for the next few stars. The most important factor again is that your child gets face-to-face social interaction. So do as much as you can and do the best you can to create that dialogue between you guys. I did have a parent ask, well, does screen time include FaceTime? I would say no. If your family is far away and they want to FaceTime your child, don't deny them that. That's okay. I'm considering FaceTime more, or screen time more like your child is just sitting there doing nothing and watching a screen. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave me a comment below or contact me on my Instagram or my website. And if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.